All right, here we are, Namm 2014. This is Musician News. We're here talking with Cenk at the Elektron booth, and there's been a lot of buzz about a new beat machine that we're really anxious to hear about. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, this is the Analog RYTM. It's an 8-voice analog drum machine. You have 12 tracks, but you have 8 voices, so the hi-hats, the close and the open hi-hats share the same voice architecture. They can be triggered at the same time. You also have, each of the tracks offers you analog multi-mode filter and analog overdrive, and as well as the analog voice, which is the kick. For example, this type of, you can make these type of sounds. You also have the sample playback for each of the machines, so you can layer the analog signal with the sample playback and make it the sound really strong or dirty, whatever you wish to do so. You have digital effects, which are reverb and delay, and also you have analog distortion and analog compression at the end of the signal chain. You have external outputs for all of your tracks. You have a USB port for sample transfer, MIDI sync, and you have MIDI outs in, and the MIDI also supports DIN sync 24 and 48. And you also have the Elektron sequencer, where you can automate your sounds, your parameters very easily, which I will show you while I demo the unit. So yeah, this is what this machine does, you know, in a very fast way to tell. Yeah, this is not the in-depth way to say it, but yeah.
Can you give us a quick, just give us a quick overview?
Yeah, sure, I'll play around with it.
Here for us?
Yeah, let's see here. So I have the sequencer, and you press record and you put in your notes. There you go. We could set the tempo a bit more faster. And the magic with the Elektron sequencer is that each trick can have its own trigger settings. So on this trigger, I'm going to have the filter open. So I can like really add rhythmical thing with the parameter automation. I can animate the sounds. So I can like change the tuning like that. What's cool is now I can tap the pads to record in a sequence. I can add some swing. And I also have a sample playback, as I said, so I can like have samples such as this.
In 1980, electronic music and dance did not yet exist. In 1980,
I can like add some beat reduction.
Music and dance did not yet exist. In 1980, electronic music.
That's how crazy it is. Yeah.
And so, when will this be street date?
We are aiming for Q1 release, and the price is going to be 1489 euros. In dollars, I believe that is $1,500 approximately, yes.
And how much sample memory?
The sample memory is, it's enough. Let's put it that way. This is a drum machine. You're going to put your samples, one-shot samples. But as you can hear, I have like long samples here. Let's quickly go through them. For example,
I can feel you monitoring me, but nothing lasts forever.
So I can put a lot of samples like this. If you look at by megabytes, it's 64 megabytes, but this is not set in stone. We're still working on the OS, so that's the reason I don't actually want to give a number.
Okay.
But what I can tell you is it's really enough. What I've seen, how you can manipulate your samples, it's enough.
Well, that sounds good. Namm 2014. Check it out. It's going to be available Q1, so next couple of months.